Prepare to have your ears tortured. It's from the front row with Johnathan Thia Rokford. Make it stop.
Bro, I've never seen somebody get hit so damn hard in my life. They're still cleaning up stuff in the office. No, cleaning crew's kind of dumb. Like, there's blood all over the place. These motherfuckers bring some tampons and maxi pads. I'm like, bro, I'm pretty sure you need some biohazard, like, rags or something to bag that shit up. I don't know who's in charge of the cleaning crew here. Maybe the Dark Stalker. How you doing, folks? It's me, Johnathan T. Rokford, here with another edition of From the Front Row. And I'm going to tell you what, folks. Our Game Changer champion must have had a death wish. The fact she survived is amazing. She first challenged our women's international champion. I guess she figured she wasn't going to be in a match with her throwing the card. She might as well get a good fight in. And she did. And defeated her. Now, her next challenge had us scratching our heads as she challenged Johnny Rocco, a man whose name is pretty much synonymous with Game Changer matches. The 6-time champion. And we all know Johnny really doesn't like that damn title, but he does like the fight, and he does like the competition, and he does have an ounce of respect for the First Lady. So he honored her wishes. And it got bloody, folks. I mean, luckily, her match was not happening for a while for her television title, because it got violent, folks. I mean, I think there was a little bit of collateral damage there. But in the end, the First Lady did survive and retained her Game Changer championship. Now, as we moved on, folks, we had nothing but #1 contender matches and championship matches here in WPA. And we started off with a #1 contender match to decide who would go on to face the Triple Threat champion. Match 1 saw Crusher LB taking on the Messiah and Casper 2779. And folks, I think the Messiah might need to wear Velcro on his boots, because as the match went on, he tripped on his shoestring, his bootstring, and when he fell, Crusher LB caught him in a headlock and gave him a paradigm shift and then pinned him. But no, when I said he was a trip, that's not what I meant. That's when I said he'd be tripping sometimes. That's not what I meant. Yes, I know bitches be tripping. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I might have pushed a couple on myself. Yeah. Now, match 2 saw Shepherd Bane versus Lycan Umbros versus the South Bronx Savage. Who, they all put up a good ass fight, folks. And I'm going to tell you right now, Lycan Umbros was able to pin Shepherd Bane to secure his place in a title match. I mean, heck, the guy's teaming with Johnny Rocco in Tag Team Turmoil, and they're going to have a tough battle. And then he goes and secures himself a title match. It's good stuff. Now, speaking of Johnny Rocco, he was in action in a #1 contender match for the IC title. And it was Johnny Rocco taking on James Altraz, Fat Thomas, and bum-ass Pretty Ricky, who wasn't there anyway. I don't even know why he was in the match, folks. It's not like he was going to show up. So it was a triple threat match, which Fat Thomas was able to pin James Altraz. You know, you thought Johnny Rocco would have been a little bit pissed off about that. He sat there and laughed about it and they both just went down and sat on Misfit Row to watch the rest of the damn fucking matches. Those two were weird. Yeah, Shona was down there too. Yeah, just sitting there eating popcorn, making jokes. I don't know what the fuck was so damn funny, but now our next number one contender match had 3 matches to determine who would go on to face the world champ. And it was Money MF and Mike versus Cats and Curry versus the Supreme Knight in match 1. And Money Mike pinned Cats and Curry to advance. Now match 2 saw his sinister, isn't a sinister brother, like they would ever be in Sinister. They're not that dumb. Jalen Masters, also of the Killer Goons, taking on the Emperor Toucan Anomalium and Donnie Boy. Another person, I don't know why he was there, but they was there. And Jalen Masters, folks, now, we all know Jalen Masters' history. 101, tough as nails. Tough SOB. Multi-person matches, 50-50 at best. And this was the 50% of a win he got. Hey, folks, I was rooting for him, folks. I want to see him succeed. And Jalen Masters was able to pin with no trouble at all the Emperor 2K Anomalium. I think he was crying afterwards. No, not Jade, the Emperor. He's always crying about something being rigged. Now, match 3 saw the Wraith versus Brasshole versus Martel the Carpenter. And if you said Martel the Carpenter got pinned, folks, you would have been wrong this time. No, it was the Wraith who was pinned by the Brasshole. So, folks, in 3 matches, all Killer Goons will be facing the world champ, folks. This ought to be interesting. Now, as we finished up the number 1 contender matches, we moved on to our Triple Threat Championship, and it featured Nergahante versus Tesseract versus Needles Kane versus Bobby Blaze. And folks, a while back we gave the shout out to the Tesseract, and we told him, like, hey, look, guy, you're not gonna always win. That loser's gonna build a little bit of character. I mean, hell, he's 1/3 of the trios champions. You got 1 belt already. But we get it, folks. Sometimes you need to go out and win that singles title. Prove it to yourself that you can do it. And folks, the Tesseract did not disappoint as he made Bobby Blaze tap out to an STF to become the new Triple Threat Championship and add a belt to his collection. My hat's off to you, man. Now, good luck defending that sumbitch. Yeah. Tag team champs were in action as Delirious and Quanny Fists, our tag team champs, took on the badass Eddie Von Detty, teaming with the Master Sean Puff versus Red Death and Mac Blakely. And what better way to prove that you're the tag team champ than by pinning the champ, as Mac Blakely pinned Quanny Fist as if he wasn't even there, folks. I mean, he really dropped the ball. I don't know what was up with that guy. But, like I said, nobody wants to lose to anybody named Quanny Fist. So we have new tag team champs as Red Death and Mac Blakely can call themselves the new tag team champs, and their journey to gain tag team gold has been completed. Now they will start a new journey to retain said gold. No, champs in this league, not too many of them last long. Only a few. It's most of the upper echelon of champions that last for a while here. But Speaking of lasting, our television champion, the First Lady Alexa Leslie, took on the Crazy Canuck, and he tried to jump on the First Lady Express and was promptly booted by the First Lady, who retained her title, pinning Crazy Canuck. Man, she retained both her titles in one night. I'm telling you what, I guarantee 2 matches against 2 tough competitors in Game Changer match. If you don't win your scheduled match after that, you didn't deserve to win it. Now, our United States champion was in action against Winthrop Percy Alexander IV. God, I wonder if the first 3 were just about as dumb as this guy. But Big Mel pulled out the victory to retain his U.S. title. You know, other than the one time he lost it, for the short amount of time he lost it, Big Mel has been a dominant U.S. champion, folks. I mean, it's one thing to say he's not dominant because of the challengers he's called out. Desdemona. But the challengers that the WPA bookers have put in front of him, he's just been knocking them down. So it was other than Casper 2779, it was a good night for Killer to be a Killer Goon. Got 3 of them qualifying for a world championship match. Big Mel successfully defending his title. I mean, at least Casper didn't get pinned. So I guess you can call that a win. Our next title match was for the Intercontinental Championship, and it featured Money versus Chrysalis, folks. I don't even know if we can call this an upset. Chrysalis is actually a pretty good champion. We've seen him defend titles before. He's not like he's a scrub. And Money probably should have took him seriously, as Chrysalis defeated Money to become the new Intercontinental Champion, folks. Hashtag should ate your Lucky Charms this morning, buddy. Was that? Stock went down in Lucky Charms after that match? Yeah, I bet it did. Yeah. Now, in the most strangest match of the night, folks, our women's international champion, Shona, was in action versus the darkness of Earth, of Mother Earth, Luna, Lady Assassin, and Desdemona. When she wins some titles, I'll call her a queen. And for a little brief update, folks, or some context of what I'm about to say, earlier in the night, it was revealed that Luna was behind the departure of one Big J Bowski. Now, we don't know the specifics of what happened, but we do know she was responsible for the attacks he was getting. And, yeah, First Lady took that personal. Because during the match, she came out and people tried to stop her from interfering in the match until she started looking under the ring for something. We don't know what the hell she was looking for when she went under the ring, folks. Obviously, she couldn't find it. And then she looked over at Johnny Rocco, folks. And she held her hands up like, where is it? And Johnny Rocco gave it to her, folks. Yes. He gave her his kendo stick. And she took said kendo stick and smacked Luna in the back. And then pulled her out the ring while the match was going on. Now, as far as the match, Shona retained her title, pinning Lady Assassin. And it seemed as though they were going to just let them go ahead and fight it out one-on-one until Luna took out some scissors from somewhere under the ring and cut a piece of the first lady's hair off and then tried to shave her. Now, thankfully, the rest of the ladies did intervene, preventing the shaving of the first lady. I don't know. Think she would have got a mullet if she had shaved her? I don't think she would look good with a mullet, bro. I don't think that battle was going to be over, folks. And the fact Johnny actually gave her one of his kendo sticks, it's amazing. He doesn't give anybody his sticks, bro. Remember what happened the last time somebody took one of his sticks? Yeah, we haven't heard from them in a while. But there we go, folks. That's how the ladies' match ended. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Can you believe that? This bitch really thought nobody would find out what she did. It's crazy. Well, she's crazy. I don't know, actually, is she crazy? Or is she just calculating? That seemed like a very calculated move. I mean, literally, you attack somebody, make them think somebody else is attacking. I mean, did you hear the story? So basically, she went on an attack spree of the Big J Browski, made him think that Shona Campbell had something to do with it because it just coincidentally the attacks started to happen right when Shona joined Sinister. Oh, you remember they were going back and forth and all that other trash. Yeah, and it was Luna the whole time. Luna is like the WPA Agatha Harkness. It was Luna all along, folks. Well, I'm pretty sure there'll be more to come on that. But in our main event, folks, after weeks of one-sided conversation, sophomoric videos, which some of them are funny though. Could have did some better editing, but hey, it's not for me to judge. We had our world champ Jermaine Walker in action versus the Beast, and it didn't disappoint, folks. I give that match 5 stars, folks. 5 stars. They went back and forth. You would have thought they weren't in the same faction. But in the end, Jermaine Walker was able to hit the black hand side when the Beast went for a spear and missed. Yes. He turned around and caught that hand. And Jermaine went for the pin. The 1, 2, 3. And he is still our WPA World Champion. No, hopefully they settled their differences because of this. But our champ is going to be busy. I mean, he's got 3 guys waiting in the wings to face him already. Oh, no, he's not facing one at a time. That's going to be a fatal 4-way. And then if that's not bad enough, this bitch said every match he's going to be in is going to be for his world title. I don't know what he's trying to prove, folks. I don't really know. But I'm going to tell you right now, if he does that and wins every single match, and I know our bookers are going to probably put the best of the best of the best against the world champ to see just what he's made of. But if he beats them all, folks, then what? Yeah, then what? Imagine, if you will, a universe where Jermaine Walker is not the world champ. Who will defeat him? Will Johnathan never figure that out? We shall see. I guess we'll see, folks. That's a lot to think about. But hopefully you had a great weekend. We're tired. We're going to go to bed. Philip's coming up with his pick of the week. That's all we got, folks. Make sure you hug your loved ones. Don't drink and drive. And pick up the phone and call that friend. Let them know you care. They might need to hear your voice. I'm Johnathan T. Rokford. And this has been On the Front Row. That's the moment was going to beat him. And no. Hello. No. My fucking cousin wouldn't even have placed a bet on her to win that shit. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. You know, I get a Joker Harley Quinn vibe from them too. Yeah. Crazy, psychotic, weird. Might need Batman. Hello, WPA. Once again, you are honored and privileged to hear my voice as I divulge to you my pick of the week. And this week's pick, above all, showed a certain amount of tenacity and intestinal fortitude, and didn't concentrate on their record, didn't concentrate on how many matches they won. They saw a prize in front of them, and they obtained said prize. I speak, of course, of the Tezzeret. Sir. Congratulations. Granted, you already had gold around your waist that you helped achieve, but this one you should hold very special to your heart, as you did it on your own. No help. No one in your corner to tag out when you felt weak. You showed tremendous strength in outlasting your competitors and becoming the new triple threat champion. You know, there's a lot to be said for that first title. Some say they're easy to gain, hard to maintain. Why, even Jermaine Walker himself has lost titles. But what he does after said loss is what leaves the impression. So I challenge you, Mr. Tezzeret. You are now in an enviable position. Defend that title. Defend it 4 successful times. And you put yourself in line for greater things. Keep impressing the bookers, and you'll find yourself in more high-profile positions. Dare I say, you may even find yourself the shot for the world title. Keep up the good work, Tesseract. We'll be watching you. Let's see where you fall at the end of the month. That is all I have. I bid you good day. I said good day.